Hey everyone, my name is Latina. I am born and voted in the Royal City Patiala. Currently, I am a second year student of MBA in CGC Lalra. I am an IT research intern in SAFE Solution Private. In SAFE Solution Private Limited, we have to communicate our skills, we have to create a presentation skills, we have to do theoretical knowledge, practical knowledge, as we have done very well. Today, our video presentation topic is Excel Power Query for data important in financial models. What does it mean? It means that we have to manipulate that data, and we commonly use for data analysis and business intelligence. It's available in both Microsoft Excel and Microsoft Power BI. We have to realize that there is a high quality analysis where we have well organized data, where we have to free from errors, we have to add data in a single source, we have to analyze stand parts in time, manipulating data, combining data, and performing lookup. We have to Power Query where we have to allow some steps to be automatic. It's very simple and repetitive steps. Benefits. What's the benefit is that first is transforming data. What is the transforming data? What can they do? It's a core purpose of Power Query. It's a core purpose that we have to transform our data, where we have to modify the layout, removing errors. We have to generate making data that was more so usable for analysis. For example, we have to use to calculate the data for a monthly performance for each store. We have to data in the text file, and we have looked like that we have to perform data in a very similar way Excel users. We know how much work is involved in formatting data, where we have to fit the analysis needs, and where we have to unneeded errors rows, where we have to pop the file, column of blank values where we have to fill down, and dates we have to unpivot. Next is repeatable steps. So repeatable steps, it's that we have remembered that each of the steps we have taken to transfer the data. Where we have that means when we have to report, we have to refresh, we have to change something we have made. We have to do change in input that can be refreshed, and we have to redo the whole process from this start. And for example is that in this image we have to see that there is in this we have to apply the data sheet. Each time we have to update the data source, we have to steps applied where output are updated. Next is combining multiple tables, where we have to combine multiple tables in related data, where we have Excel, where we have achieved some tasks, we have lookup formula, like limited to 1 million row is that where we have to find model that become increasingly slow, that stays with the formula. For example, we have a table transaction of the top. We have a second table, we have some that's some supporting information about the delivery of each transaction. Next is combining multiple files. How we combine multiple files, where we have functionally where we have to combine data from multiple similar tables, where we have to rectify the similar files. For example, we have three similar files we have containing sales data for our stores in given month. We have to model, we have required single file where we have to consolidate last transaction. Which language is used in Power Query? Which language is used? M-code language used, because behind the scenes of Power Query. Because we have to create data transactions, informations where editor of UI can writing and corresponding encode for the query. What kind tool is Power Query? What kind of tool? It's ETL tool, where we have to create for the Microsoft data extractions, where we have to loading and transforming that file, where we have to read data and sources, where we have to process it, and then we have to load into one or more target system. Last, we conclude our topic is that it's grouping row, where we have Power Query that can be helpful for showing data in summarized way, where one data row, more columns, perform aggregation, where many of time access can be in data to summarize the way, where we have pivot formulas like sum if, sum product, aggregate, and that's like. Thank you so much.